Okay, y'all, so let's get right into it. Here I am just braiding my hair in cornrows in the type of rows I would like for my braids to be. This method is kind of time consuming, but it also helps you keep moving forward when you are when you have started the braids. So you don't have to stop and part. You can make sure your parts are all neat and straight. So this is very helpful, especially if you're doing your own hair, so you want to make sure that other braids or other hair is not in the way. Here I am laying my edges down with the green Eco Styling Gel. It's the one that has the olive oil, and I'm also using the Organic Root Stimulator Edge Control. This make it really sticky, tacky, kind of hard in a way. It just lay them right on down. This is the hair I'm using, the Spectra Pre Stretch. I'll put the type of hair inside the description. I use these scissors because I clip my ends as I go. This shine and jam is amazing. It is a staple. In this bottle is an Old Cream of Nature bottle. I have a mixture of a lot of water, a little bit of moisturizing conditioner, along with peppermint oil, castor oil, olive oil, and tea tree oil. My clamps to hold my hair up, and let's start the braiding process. So I use the shine and jam to slick my hair down so I can make sure my parts are very smooth. You've seen that crochet needle. I use that to help get those parts just very straight. All right, so my hair is kind of short in the back. I got to cut, I guess, like in the blunt cut, child. So I start off with 3 sections like a normal braid. And I braid down twice. So that's considered 1. And that's considered 2. Now I have my thumb and my index finger. You want the hair in your thumb and index finger. You see me moving it. You're going to slide the weave inside of your thumb and index finger, leaving that piece of hair right there, leaving it without any weave. And I use my ear to move the hair my way. So I braid down once until the hair is back in my left index and thumb finger. I'm left-handed, guys. And I put that weave in with that, along with a new piece of weave. So right now you should have 1 piece of your real hair without any weave and the other 2 pieces with the weave. Without braiding down anymore, I'm going to also add another piece of weave inside of my thumb and index finger. I didn't put that over my ear. I braid down once. And I combine that weave hair I just added into my thumb and index finger. Without braiding again, I'm going to add another piece of hair. So far, this is my 3rd piece of hair. Okay. I braid down once. See, it's sliding a little bit. That is okay. Just don't let it slide too much. And y'all, this was my first braid, so it was a struggle braid, honey. It was a struggle. So yeah, y'all see how I'm looking in the mirror? Do not do that, because, and I figured out, like, once I did continue with the other braids, looking backwards and forward in the mirror is going to make your braid really lumpy and not smooth and neat. Just keep your head in one position. Don't keep looking back and forward. I kept looking back and forward just to make sure everything was looking neat, because you got to remember, this is my first time ever doing this. Not just on anybody's head, but it was my first time doing it, period. And it was on my head, so that's why I kept looking back. I just wanted to make sure that braid was neat. I will show you later that it wasn't as neat. It was in the back. No one ever seen that braid, but it was good. So before I started doing these braids, I would never knew how many pieces to use. You just judge by how thick you want the braid to be. How thick. Sometimes some of the braids I use 4 pieces. Some of the braids I use 5 pieces. Some of the braids I use 6 pieces. It also depends on how thick of the hair I was using. And typically I start off with a really thin piece of hair and then it get thicker. But I'm going to show you a little further later. Here I'm just feeling to see if it's smooth. I keep turning back and forth. You see that? It's not really that smooth. It's kind of lumpy. You don't want your braids lumpy. That's why I'm taking it down. But again, this is my beginner braids. The other ones came out perfect. It was just this one. But I still wanted to show you all the struggles and the flaws. I'm putting some of the shining jam on to keep the braids smooth. and I got a tangle. I want to make sure I show this because I used to always struggle with the tangles. But you don't cut a lot of the hair. Just snip it off a little bit. Try not to cut it, though. Just try to get it up loose. I turned up my nose because that braid was ugly. That braid was ugly, honey. So, yes, I do braid all the way down. So, there's no need of putting your hair in a knot because putting your hair in a knot is very noticeable. You can see those knots. Just, maybe just put in the work and just braid it on down. Braid it on down. Braid it on down. Okay, I got my little phone taking a picture to see how it looks up close. And it look pretty good at the roots up close. So far I've done 3 braids. Yeah, just after 3 braids, I needed a red bull. So here I'm just mixing my hair. And again, I'm going to put the hair colors down below. And I'm showing you how I mix the hair. So I use the shining jam to twist the center of the hair. I do this because it makes it easier to slide the hair in between my index and my thumb finger. Doing that will not let the hair like separate and split up. It keeps it all neat. Keeps it all neat. And just showing you how I'm just twisting it up with the shining jam. And I don't have those little cute little racks the girls that be braiding hair have when they doing box braids. I just use my little towel rack. All right, so I'm going to show you again up close how I do it. Again, you start off with the 3 section like a regular plait. I braid down. That's 1 time. Okay. I braid down again. Again, I'm left-handed. So now my index and my thumb finger is in my left hand. The hair is in my left hand. I add a piece of hair in there. I'm finna wiggle them fingers. See them? The index and the thumb finger. You slide the hair in between that. And try not to open your fingers too much because you don't want the hair to slip. Or you don't want to lose the grip of the 2 plaits you had already done. So I braid once. Now it's back in my left hand. And I put the piece of hair in. And now I'm adding a new piece of hair. Without braiding down again, I'm adding a new piece of hair. So I think the piece I had just got was too thick. You want to start off with thin pieces because most people roots, you just want to start off with thin pieces. I don't know what I'm about to go to say, but yeah, start off with thin pieces. Then you gradually get a little thicker with the hair, but not too thick. A lot of people I've seen where it's just thin, then it get real thick. No, gradually get there. So that's the third piece of hair, I think. I wasn't keeping up, I'm sorry. All right, I'm adding another piece of hair in there. And I like moving the piece I'm not adding in yet, like kind of out the way. It kind of fell. I'm moving it out the way. I braid down once until it's back in my left hand and I add it in. Slide in another piece of hair. Braid down once. And when you're doing these braids, act like you are doing a French braid. Kind of like keep your hand close to your scalp. You see how my hand's kind of close to my head? It's not like far away. Kind of keep it close to your head. Y'all see I'm turning around? Don't do that. You make the braid look lumpy. But kind of keep your hand close to your scalp like you're doing a French braid. All right, so I'm just showing you the process I've made so far into my boxes. They're kind of big in the back. Now, this is showing you how to borrow hair. I'm just showing you how to borrow hair. I really don't know how to explain it. I'm just going to show you. All right, I've made it to the front. And this is how I moisturize my hair. Right here, I'm just showing you my mirror action, how I got my mirror set up. I use 3 mirrors, the mirror in the bathroom and my 2 mirrors I set up. Okay, so I moisturized that hair and I had clipped the ends. Just showing you one more time, but this is fast motion, how I feed the hair in. And if you all notice, I don't do the same amount of pieces every time. And the pieces I'm adding in here are way thicker than the pieces I add in the back. Why? Because my hair is thicker at the top. In the back, my hair is thinner, so I use thinner pieces. Y'all, when I say I enjoy doing these braids, I really did. I'm just showing you how I parted the very last 2 braids. You all see how neat those parts are. You want it very, very neat. And I did my braids so small for a reason, because I knew I was going to have it up for a very long time. And I knew the bigger, the more new growth was going to show. The smaller, the new growth don't show as much. All right, just showing you again how I fit in here. This is the last braid, and I didn't mix it in with any 1B hair. It's strictly just the 27 color, I think. Yes. Give it like a pop of color. I did that here and there throughout the hair. Just a strictly all gold braid. When I tell you all, I was tired. Oh, I was so tired. It took me like 2 days to do this by myself. It really did. They're small. So I'm just showing you the inside. As you see, all the blocks are not exactly the same. I'm also showing you here that you can flip your hair, move your hair as soon as you get done. No pain, no tension, anything. I love it. Whoever came up with this method on MG, like, kudos. Here I am showing you, ooh, look at that face, honey. Y'all notice my face, my skin was just going through the most. I had to put a whole mask on it, but I'm just steaming, not steaming. I'm, whatever you want to call it, the ends. Boiling the ends so it can be more flexible. I should have went higher, but I didn't. It's make the hair flow more. So I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.